This is Dave Carr. Welcome to my tour of what works for me with social posts, how I try and get better reach and drive more traffic. It does feature Dave's Magic Link Tool, which is a hack specific to InformationWeek.com. It's a screen scraper, mimics the navigation and search on the site, extracts links, and tries to match bylines with Twitter @handles. One important thing is the idea of tweeting out headlines and links. That should just be a starting point. You might also want to look at information that's in the subhead, want to read the story, see if you can pick out a few extra details that should be in that thing that you're going to post out. When I click here, it does tie into Hootsuite. So we have our default post right away. And I want to tag this so that I get credit for it. And really the headline doesn't stand alone entirely, so I'd like to add a few words taken from the story, taken from the subhead, to explain what this is all about. And of course I need to play around with it a little bit. This formula of by, at, handle, via Information Week is kind of boilerplate, so you can sometimes edit out those words. They're not absolutely necessary. They do give some context. And play around with this a little bit, get it down to the right length, and then post it out. Similarly, this network computing article, I needed to read it to understand that the example she's using is Call of Duty. So we'll add Call of Duty as a hashtag, because that might be something people are paying attention to. Customize that and post it out. And we can drop Information Week here. Even though we're kind of co-branded, that can go. And I do that fairly often. If we can include both brands, since they're supposed to be tied together, great. But if there's not enough room, and here I put in something about Kerberos, but Kerberos is authentication, so we can get rid of the word authentication. I'll tag it and post it out. If you can find words in the headline that ought to be hashtags, that might be things that people are following, then add the hash symbol in front of them. Maybe add another hashtag at the end if you think it's something that folks would be following that would be relevant. Here I'm going to put in HIT is Health Information Technology. I know from following that beat. So here again, dark reading. We're trying to shorten this up a little bit. We put in the cybersecurity hashtag, but then we shorten the word government down to just the essentials. It doesn't have to be exactly the headline that ran on our site. This one, we've added mobile and collaboration. I'm going to add SOSBiz because I know that people on my old social business beat would follow that. And go in here to the story and grab the image. People might want to know what the apps look like. So I'll save that down to my computer. And add it to my post. Now it's a little bit too long because the URL for the photo actually takes up some space, so I had to shorten that. Here's one that mentions Facebook, so this would be one that would be worthwhile. My Facebook friends might care about this story. And it's one of our grumpy IT guy things, so it's kind of fun. So we'll customize this a little bit, add Facebook as a hashtag, since it's actually not in the headline, and post that out. Flip over to Facebook, and now I can personalize that a little bit more by adding a comment to it. So just a way of making it a little bit more human. Even though I posted it to Facebook using the @ symbol and stuff, that doesn't quite make sense there. I think those Twitter @ handles are really important. So if we don't have one for a particular author, we don't have it in the database yet, I can go out and search for it on Twitter and copy it. There is another way that if the @ handle is associated with the user profile, this Show in Context tool should pick it up. But if we look here, we can see that actually that profile does not include any of that information. So instead I'm going to paste it in and add it. So now this is going to be added to the database, so the next time this person writes a story, that will be included. And I might also actually post in this person's byline along with the @ handle, just to be nice. We'll take out Information Week, we don't strictly need here. Tag it. And anything else? Now we'll post this out. One other thing that you can do to extend the reach of everybody here is use this Twitter feed. It's built into the Information Week website. Grab things that other people are posting about our stories and retweet them out. So it's even better if we can get other people saying how interesting our content is.